There's something very fundamental about music. Hi, I'm Jed, and it's the reality check. A show that's about capturing a feeling. Um, I love music. I think I've always loved music. It's always been kind of a big deal in my family, especially on my mother's side. My dad wanted me to do sports, and my mom wanted me to have an instrument. And I played piano for a year. I played trombone in high school. I played guitar just for fun in high school too. I played the fucking recorder in like early in my in primary school. I played a bunch of instruments. I played the drum for a year too. So I've always been kind of immersed in the magic of music. Um, and it represents a lot of things for a lot of people. And what I realized that I'm doing with music, that I still do and I probably will still be doing for my entire life, is that I attach a feeling to music the same way I kind of attach a feeling to these videos. It's much more concrete in the videos because I'm literally just trying my best to describe the feeling. But there's something a little more, it's less obvious, but it's more direct when I attach a feeling to a certain song. When I listen it again, a few years later, I'm instantly brought back to, the time that I was listening it for the first time. I'm the kind of guy, and, this is going to sound really bad, and I'm kind of ashamed of it. I don't really listen to video game music while the video game, is happening. I usually lower the music volume to zero if it annoys me, and I'll put on some other music. And so that makes it so that certain songs are just intertwined with certain games. And what's funny about that is that later I listened to the OST of the game that I was playing on another game, and then it's a whole story about fucking why the Mario Kart soundtrack makes me think of GTA 5. But uh, yeah, I guess, I feel like music, everybody does that, right? I'm not the only one who attaches feelings to songs and music, because I think that that's the reason why music is such a big medium. I feel like, I would like to write music at some point. Obviously not right now. I'm not in a state to do that. I don't have the money to buy certain stuff that I would need. And yeah, obviously I could get away with using some cheap stuff, or like my keyboard or something, but that would be awful. And yeah, I feel like I would like to make some melancholic music. I recently discovered After Dark by Mr. Kitty. It's very good. It really transports you to an older time in Animoya, which is a word that I've talked about in a video before. I get a whole lot of nostalgia for stuff that never happened while listening to music. And I realized that the people that are writing the music are and manage to capture a feeling the same way I am with the videos. We're the same. We're the same. The fucking guy making Weekly Slap ripoff with Minecraft gameplay is the same as some of the greatest minds, some of the greatest artistic minds of all time. Writing music is probably one of the hardest things you can do, because you can't really force it. You can't grind a song out. It has to come to you, or at least I feel like that's how it is. I'm not talking about like the production and stuff. That's a lot of work, and that's a whole story on itself. But just creating the music itself, creating the ideas, it's something that you can't really force. You can work on it, but I guess I have a question for you guys. When you pick up something creative, and I'm talking like an instrument, or music, or making videos, do you have a vision of what you want while you're making it? Because for me, I get like a huge amount of I want to do that, I want to do this, I want this to look exactly like that, and the video starts materializing in my mind. But when I try to put it on paper, when I'm trying to write scripts, and when I'm trying to edit stuff, it just looks horrible. And it's the same with music. I tried, producing some sweet tunes a while back, around the same time that I was streaming, 2018. I guess I went through a fucking creative phase or something back then. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I tried, and like it didn't feel like what I wanted to do. I wasn't good enough yet to capture the feeling that I wanted to capture, and I feel like that's a shame because a lot of the I don't know. It's something that I've always kind of wanted to be able to do, and I'm not able to do that yet. I guess this is gonna be a quick one, and also this is gonna be the last normal, the weekly slap, or the reality check. What the fuck? It's gonna be the last reality check, um, that I'm gonna do in the month. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to work on kind of a recap of the month, how many views I managed to get and that sort of stuff, so that you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like when you have absolutely no audience to begin with, and your your idea isn't revolutionary. There's some people that are gonna make videos that are fucking revolutionary and get like 20k subs, 100k subs in like a few videos. That's obviously not what I thought this channel would do because it's so unextraordinary. And so I just want to show you, how many views I got and stuff. I think, 90% of the views that I got was from me. I think I have 14 unique viewers, which is, it's interesting to think about the people that accidentally found my channel, and they never stick and they never stay, but, you can always hope. So yeah, that's about it. Good night.